Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of my Forza Horizon Let's Play. We're going to start off today's episode by going to find our first bind. It's not too far from the dam here, and yeah, let's go see what we have to find. I'm really enjoying this this Audi Quattro here, man, after we won it in that showcase. This thing is so much fun to drive, and it sounds, I mean, just listen to it real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. That looks like it might be it.
One of the rarest BMWs ever produced, the M1. Boy, is she a looker. Give me some time and she'll look like she just rolled out of the showroom.
Alright, we have the M1. That's such a good looking car, man. Glad to have that one in this game. Okay, so I'm just going to do a really quick race to try and get us into that blue wristband territory. We're just a couple points off, and yeah, let's go get those points. So while we're on the way to this event, I want to just discuss a few things real quick. So first off, I mentioned a few episodes ago that I had ordered a new PC for the channel. The PC has not arrived yet, and unfortunately, I got into some crazy, weird back and forth stuff with the seller. I ordered it through Best Buy Canada, and it was one of their marketplace sellers. So that's Best Buy sells it, but you know, not fully. But long story short, I don't want to bore you guys, but the seller never sent the PC, even after I received payment, and yeah, I requested a cancellation, and I will now be ordering a different and even more powerful PC. So that should be here within the same week. I'm recording this, you know, the day that this is going live. So it should be here this week, but you know, we'll have to just wait and see. So in other news, in more positive news, the car world has got a lot more interesting, more specifically the truck world. Yesterday, Ford revealed the Ford F-150 Lightning, and I'm really interested to see how this thing works in the real world. You know, it's a full electric version of the F-150 pickup. You know, there's a base model with I think around 400 horsepower and I think almost 800 pound-feet of torque. And then there's a higher extended range battery, higher capacity battery version with I believe it's over 500 horsepower, but the same torque figure as before. This is really interesting, and I think it's exciting for the truck world, as yeah, I think I've mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of electric vehicles. They are some of the most fun things to drive, and I know that seems counterintuitive because no engine noise, you know, no manual transmissions, no none of that, but trust me, the first time you drive, especially a performance EV, and when you step on the throttle the first time and you just, you know, feel your entire brain matter move to the back of your head, yeah, it changes your mind completely. Especially for a pickup truck too. It's very interesting to see how Ford is moving things for. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna rewind that. But anyways, yeah, especially for a pickup truck too. Ford is doing some very interesting things, and they are kind of transitioning from gasoline cars to electric vehicles pretty quickly, which I think is a very smart move. You know, it's the way the world is headed, you know, fortunately or unfortunately, you know, there's good and bad sides to it, but I think Ford's making a smart business decision by putting all of this effort in now. And I think it will definitely pay off for them in the future.
You ready to move up a tier? I'll be at Race Central. Drop by to pick up your blue wristband.
You beat me in the championships, bro, but that ain't no true test of skill. Let's see who's really the best. Out on the streets, I'll be waiting.
Okay, well, let us go do that first before getting our wristband, because I want that challenger. So some funny and actually pretty interesting news is I was talking about the GTA 5 expanded and enhanced version in my last episode, And since then, Rockstar actually revealed a release date, coincidentally enough. So we now have a full release date for the game, which is interesting. It's coming out on November 11th of this year, which, in all honesty, that's a little later than I had expected from Rockstar, but I mean, it's good to see that, you know, nonetheless. I mean, it's still a 8-9-year-old game at this point, right? But what are you gonna do? It still makes them ridiculous amounts of... What is going on here? It still makes them ridiculous amounts of money, so, you know, I can see why they're still continuing with it. Alright, let's get this Challenger and Ali. Damn, that thing goes. Alright, well, you know, we should be able to catch up in no time. So, one thing that I think I pinned a comment in my last video was someone asked me about my Midnight Club LA video. I am trying to make that video as high quality, professional, and as long as possible. Midnight Club LA has a really special spot in my heart, as that game, I have so many hours in that game as a kid, and I don't know what I am doing here. This is not an off-roader. But anyways, yeah, I want to make that video really, really special. I want to make that one kind of the next big thing for the channel. You know, I don't know how long I'll make it, but I want to, you know, if I can get it to the length of the Problem with Racing Games video, like 20 minutes, that would be insane. Don't expect a 20-minute video. I don't know how long it'll be. I still haven't fully wrote the script yet for it. But again, I really want that one to be special, as that's one of the kind of really underappreciated gems by most people in the racing game genre. I mean, a lot of people just kind of forgot about it, which sucks considering how absolutely incredible that game is. So I want to show the game the love it really deserves, and use that power of the new PC I'm getting to be able to just absolutely, you know, make this my best edited, you know, most professional video out there. And it might take some time, but I promise you guys, the video is going to be well worth. And we smoked your boy Ali, so that's interesting.
I can't believe I lost my slip, yo. Easy come, easy go. Treat her right, huh?
So in terms of content for the channel, I've been thinking of doing some more, you know, varying my content a little bit, because I've never really done Let's Plays before, and I'm enjoying doing this one for sure. And don't worry, if you think this one's going to go away, this one's not going anywhere. Not only the Forza Horizon Let's Play is here to stay, but I'm going to try and maybe have some other games once this one's done. I definitely want to continue the Forza Horizon 2 Let's Play once I'm done with this one, as I kind of left that one after 3 episodes, and I always kind of regretted that. So I think I'm gonna, you know, start on episode 4 once this one's done, and then I kind of want to just straight up replay all of the Horizon games. You know, once I'm done Horizon 2, just go to 3. I don't think I'm gonna do 4, because I mean, what is there to play in 4, right? It's just a sandbox game. But I mean, I'm definitely gonna do 3 after this one. Sorry, 3 after 2. Ooh. But in terms of other racing games, I think I see someone mentioned Dirt 3. Dirt 3 is definitely a super good game. You know, I'll think about doing Dirt 3, and possibly some other ones as well. You know, if I can, I might try and do something like old school, like the OG Test Drive Unlimited. I think that would be a really, really interesting game. And I think one that a lot of people just haven't, you know, seen or played, the original Test Drive Unlimited. So, you know, if I can do that one, I think that would be a really good Let's Play in the channel. So let me know what you guys would think of an OG Test Drive Unlimited Let's Play on the channel.
Well done. This blue wristband means you're really proving yourself at the festival. Keep going.
I want to apologize real quick if you can hear any like lawnmowers or anything in the background. My neighbors are doing some gardening and all that, so I'm really sorry if that's, you know, ends up in the video, but you know, I can't really do anything about it, of course, so just kind of got to deal with it for now. So I'm thinking of buying an S-Class vehicle, so let's go sell some cars and let's get ourselves an S car. So this is kind of interesting. The game crashed while I was at the auto show. I did not expect that to happen, but we'll continue real quick. Okay, we're back in the auto show. I believe I was looking at a Lotus, if I'm thinking correctly, but let's look at some cars in the S-Class in general, see what we can afford. This thing has the potential to be a total beast. Let's go with an M5. Oh yeah, okay. I see what this thing is. Ooh! I love these like big old muscle sedans. These German ones, they're so much fun.
Hey, can I help?
Right, we have our BMW now. Let's collect it, yes please.
Isn't she beautiful? Looks like she could almost fly. Now you look after this piece of BMW history. I don't want to see even a scratch.
Wow, such a good looking car. 692 horsepower, 3,900 pounds. This thing is going to be an absolute weapon in the corners and in a straight line. So going back to what I was talking about a little while ago, when it comes to Let's Plays and stuff like that on the channel, in terms of the games, would you guys like to see more modern stuff or some of the more retro stuff? Because, I mean, maybe retro is not necessarily the right word, and this thing's really at high speed. But stuff like, you know, the old Gran Turismo 4, that game is something that, you know, everyone has a soft spot for Gran Turismo 4. It's such a good game. And to go back and replay a game like that, like, would you guys be interested in that? Because I know I would be more than happy to do so. The question is, you know, is it possible with a PS2 and my recording software and all that? But I'm sure that, you know, if I was, you know, determined enough to do a Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play and you guys were interested enough in seeing it, I'd be more than willing to figure it out and just get it done. And then, of course, there comes the other videos on the channel, so not the Let's Plays. I really enjoyed making that problem with racing games video, as it was just kind of a rant, but also it was a more in-depth look at things. And, you know, I plan on doing one of those for Midnight Club LA, as I said before. But, you know, what other games would you guys like to see, you know, me cover? Or not even just games, just topics in general. I mean, regarding video games, of course, but, you know.
I just love this moment. Adrenaline is my drug of choice.
So in my last video, I asked you guys what your dream cars were. And I'm super thankful you guys actually responded with a lot of your dream car. The topic and question for this video would be, what is your favorite video game of all time? Just all time, if you had to pick one. What would it be? You know, it doesn't have to be a racing game, just literally any video game ever made. What is your favorite? And for me, that question is, there is no debate. It is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That game is still just my favorite of all time. Something about just the way it was created, the atmosphere that the game gave off, just everything about the game, the challenge, the story, everything, the characters. I mean, it was just such an incredible game for a 2004 game. Absolutely insane. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. If you guys have been enjoying the series so far, please leave a like and, you know, leave a comment as well. You know, I really love interacting with you guys in these videos. So, yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. I'll see you in part 6.